Hi, it's Jade, and today we're going to talk about chapters 9 to 13 in The Magician's Elephant by Kate D'Acamillo. And today, this book is now it's getting very exciting. So, in chapter 9, Vilna loses, his fever has receded, and so now, what was he talking about? The first line of dialogue, what was he talking about to Peter? And also, do you think, why do you think that Peter suddenly felt like the war and all that, and fighting and being a soldier, why do you think that it suddenly felt just so foolish and he just didn't want to do it? Why do you think that? And why did Vilna not tell Peter why that her sister was dead? Why didn't he? And why didn't the midwife allow Vilna to keep the girl, Adele? What do you think would have happened to Adele if she had been with Vilna? Or is it something that you just don't want to talk about? And do you think that Adele, because we move on to Adele in the orphanage, and what's she doing now? And she's right now with Lisette peeling potatoes. And so what was Adele talking about, and how does Lisette respond? Does she respond like that is so cool like that, or does she respond disdainfully? How does she respond, and how does she respond to Thomas the beggar? And do you think that, how would you respond to Thomas or a beggar? And do you think that Lisette is right, or that Adele is right in that it is impossible, that it is or not impossible that an elephant will come knocking on the door? And do you think, so this is just a quick question, but do you think that Thomas is very good at singing? Just a quick opinion question. So we now go on to chapter 11, and in chapter 11, what's happening? And how long are the lines? Just describe how many, and how many people do you think are in the line? Just a quick estimate. And who was in the line, and what did he hear? And do you think that it is special that the author put Thomas so that he could hear adults speaking to Lisette about the elephant? And do you think, how would you have responded if you were in that position? How would you have responded to that? And also, so we keep on going, and Peter meets the elephant, right? Before that, I just wanted to say that about a new character, okay? And do you remember the new character's name, or at least what he does. Okay, so now that you've answered it, I'll keep on going. So he was a stone cutter, and he was working like really on the top, right? And then he fell, and he had time to think, right? And what did he think, and why did he laugh? And what is his job now? And now let's go back to Peter. And so what did Peter do and promise the elephant? I mean, he did something to the elephant, and the elephant responded, right? And then what did Peter promise? And then, so now we keep on going, right? And then here, so now Peter needs to go to someone, right? But who does he go to first? And now Leo Mathienne, right? So Leo Mathienne, how does Leo and his wife respond to Peter, and do you think that his wife is finally accepting children? And what do you think that how would you have responded if you were the wife, Leo's wife? You've never heard the story, right? Or Leo. So imagine that you were Leo or Leo's wife. What would you do? Would you be angry at Villaluz, or how would you react to Peter's story? And isn't it a little sad that Peter thinks that soup is so delicious after all that bread and fish? I mean, like, these days you can eat brownies and all that, and soup, I mean, I love soup, I really do, but like Peter felt wonderful after he ate the soup. And how did so we go back a little, and how did like his father, Peter's father, die? Okay, now let's keep on. Okay, so now we do know this. This is all the way from chapters 9 to 13. And now before I go, I want to say some more things, and those are that what do you think right now, what do you think will happen next? What is your prediction that will happen next? And do you think that Leo's wife will finally give in to having Peter, or do you think that won't happen? And do you think that that Peter is gonna get the magician and the elephant will return? What do you think about all those things? Do you think that's really gonna be true? And one more question I wanted to ask, and that was, where do you think this story takes place in? Anyway, I hope that you really enjoyed today, and you really enjoyed this book. I really hope that you enjoyed this book. And this book is really good. Have a great time reading this book. Have a great day. Bye!